the Democratic Party needs help. Not saying help as in then we should go in and try to fix them. Help in the sense that they're not equipped. They're not equipped for this fight, and then probably half of them don't even want to fight the fight because they quietly agree with some of the things that Donald Trump is doing. I believe Joe Manchin, you don't sign off on as many of the nominations as Joe Manchin did unless you agree with Donald Trump on these things. And so half of them are too worried about becoming the monster that they oppose that they're not equipped to fight the monster. They're not. The other half is the other half are complicit. Their corporate donors are the same donors that Trump has, or the GOP in general. Yeah, I don't think I'll talk about the story specifically. We've done hours and hours of research, but it's too heavy for us to just talk about. Like every single person listening to the sound of my voice right now, every person who's watching this later on, everyone who's whatever. The question is like, no, not the question. The call to action is we have to go and multiply. That's the first thing that we have to do. We have to multiply our forces. We have to multiply our ground troops. We have to multiply the people who are running for office, the people who are donating money. We need to multiply our money base. We need to multiply our email list. We need to multiply, and each and every one of us knows at least 10 people, or 10 to 100 people who did not vote and would be concerned enough about what Donald Trump is doing for us to mobilize them. Because Donald Trump is coming after everybody. Everybody. This LGBTQ document, executive order, he's coming hard. Now, whether or not he actually, because it is so draconian, it would allow, it's such an overreach of his power that I don't think it's going to stand constitutional muster. But he's putting in someone like Neil Gorsuch, who already agrees with the underlying premise, which is organizations that are businesses, no matter what their status is, they take on the religious identity of their owners. And if that religious, and then not only that, but it extends the ability to deny services based on those religious beliefs. Not only can you deny people the right to get women to get contraception because of your religious beliefs, which is what Gorsuch expressly signed off on, but this executive order expands that to include the ability to deny services and in including just their presence in the public square. Like the public square is no longer a secular square. And the only way you can have the protection of religion is to have a non-religious public square for people of all faiths and no faiths to participate in. But once you start making the public square a religious center, then you have fundamentally changed the nature of the United States, and you have put not only non-religious people at risk, you put Christians at risk. It's another problem of thinking that a bold move strengthens your position, but that bold move was actually quite undermining to your position. Just like Iraq, it was a bold thing to go in, shock and awe. And now we're chasing the specter of Iraq, of that decision every day for the last 15 years. I'm sorry, not 15, 13 years.